Second out.
And August hasn't heard the bell, and Dunn's over to get at him. And the referee says, right, wait a minute, we'll start again, because August apparently isn't ready. Now we're ready. And this time it's for real. And Dunn has promised a quick one tonight. He said he didn't want to hang about. He wants to get to Muhammad Ali as fast as possible. August very much an unknown quantity in this country. His record doesn't look all that impressive, and he's supposed to be a man who can fold up if you hit him hard enough. But all 6'7" of him stands there as the obstacle in the way of Richard Dunn's dream of picking up £100,000. And August has come to fight. And the way these two have started, there's no way it'll ever go 15. Janet Dunn, the wife of Richard, screaming from somewhere at the ringside. Three former holders of this European title sitting ringside watching this. Henry Cooper. And that was a Cooper-type punch that Dunn put in. Left hand from the southpaw Dunn, and he's rocked the tall German. And the big man was on the verge of tumbling. Dunn meeting him with short punches as August comes in. So what a lively start to this European title fight. Good jolting left hand again. That's the punishing one for August. That left hand of Dunn's. Dunn knows he can get it in now. This lofty German seems to have very little answer to it, and he's got him again with it. First knockdown. Coming up to the end of the first round. Only seconds left. Compulsory 8 count. There's the bell, so Dunn can't get at him again. But that wasn't bad for starters, and the Albert Hall crowd liked that very much. This man Dunn has got the whole of this audience very much on his side tonight, not surprisingly. So the man from Bradford, Richard Dunn, the man who's come good late in life, really put a few good punches together there on August. And this is the punch that toppled the 6'7" German. It was a left hand, it had always threatened to do this. And he very nearly came back through the ropes. So the lights of the Albert Hall shine down on this scene, the vacant European title at stake, but something much bigger than that at stake for Dunn. A fight with Ali and a lot of money. And it's there within his grasp now as we come to the second round.
Second out. Round 2.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall, and the further they fall. Good right hand from August. It's not over yet. He may be 6'7", but this tall, lean man looks terribly frail. go. Oh, there's the left again. Nearly swept him off his feet, and the referee, the Italian referee, is going to give him a compulsory standing count. That's quite within the rules. That's within the European rules. So that left hand of Dunn's is taking him nearer and nearer to Ali. But full marks to August. He comes fighting back. A swelling coming up on the left eye of the German. So the right hand of Dunn's has been working as well. This 31-year-old Bradford southpaw really doing a good job at the moment. Everybody at the ringside interested in Dunn's welfare, shouting to him to pick his punches, take his time, don't go mad. Mrs. Dunn crying it out, and so are the people who are interested in staging the Munich fight with Ali. And August's left eye shutting rapidly. He won't see out of that again tonight. So now he's got all problems now, all sorts of problems. One-eyed, his perspective is gone, the bell's gone too, but August is in real trouble. This lofty German, 23 years old, one eye completely shut now as the ice pack goes on it. They'll have a job to get that down. I don't think you'll see from that eye again tonight in this fight. So he's got real problems.
Second out, round 3.
So he's allowed to come out. But he won't be able to get his distance right, and he won't be able to judge Dunn's left gut coming at him right either. So a fortune now, right there at the end of Dunn's fists, if only he can take it. Dunn, who got trapped in the corner, and August has hurt him. You saw Dunn's legs wobble. So the German fighting for his life now. His mouth swollen, his eye shut. And he's hurt Dunn again. Can this German now snatch that 100,000 pounds out of the grasp of Dunn? He might yet. Tantalising for Richard Dunn, so near, and yet he can't quite clinch it. And he's got it with a right, and his head is bashed on the floor as he's gone down, but he's gone up quickly. And now his right eye is beginning to swell as well. And August hardly knows where he is, but he's come back jolting. Dunn's looking for him now, and he's got him, and it's over. Round 3. Dunn has won, and Dunn goes forward to meet Muhammad Ali. And there's 100,000 pounds for him, as well as the crown that Ali's representatives have slammed on his head. Janet Dunn is first into the ring to congratulate him. And they're trying to get a robe as well as a crown on Dunn. This I find a little bit too exaggerated for my taste, but it's a great night for Dunn nonetheless. British, Commonwealth and European champion now. Champion of a great part of the world. A man who a year ago was really reaching the end of a very moderate career, and who now in the space of 12 months has won his way to a fortune and a fight for the World Heavyweight Championship. But being made, I'm afraid, tonight to look a little bit ridiculous with that dressing up. but it's still Richard Dunn's night, and he's disposed of the lofty German in less than 3 rounds, when the going at the end was beginning to look a little bit rocky for him. But there's the face of a man who's on his way to a fortune. £100,000 he'll pick up next month in Munich for fighting Muhammad Ali for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Okay. All right, we're going to start the interview now. Well, Richard, many congratulations. It's a great day for you, isn't it?
Yes, thanks, yeah.
I wasn't too happy about that crown being put on your head. I don't know what you felt about it.
Bloody ridiculous. I didn't like it at all. You know, just, you know, like I knew not about it, you know. Just sprung on me. You know, but I didn't appreciate it at all, you know what I mean, you know.
George Biddle's your manager. He's the old hand at this sort of game and the publicity like. What did you think of it, George?
I thought it was a damn disgrace. I didn't know, and if I had have known, it would not have happened. Boxing's a serious business, and so are the prizes resulting, not paper crowns.
Yeah, but you know, George, I mean, you've been to America a lot with your previous champions, and they liked the build-up, and clearly what you were getting there, Richard, was the start of the build-up to the fight with Ali, wasn't it?
That's undoubtedly.
Yeah, but I don't like it at all, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
It's my bet that when you get over there the weekend, they'll be calling you the King of England.
Probably, you know. I mean, I'll tell them who I am, don't worry.
King Richard.
In no uncertain terms.
Well, I'm interested to hear you didn't like that, because I thought it rather spoilt the occasion.
Yes,
it was a good occasion, and it was all a bit cheap and nasty.
Cheap,
It was. That's it. You made it cheap. It was cheap. Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about everything that's coming up. I mean, that was a great night for you, Richard. Now, a little bit of celebration last night, or what?
No, in fact, you know, Janet and myself went for a walk down London, you know, for a couple of hours, you know.
You and Janet walked around London?
Yeah, all night. Well, in most of the night, you know.
Really?
Yeah,
How
we
long
did.
for?
What's it about 5:30 this morning?
You haven't had a lot of sleep then.
I was too excited to sleep, you know, so we just walked and talked,
Where
you know.
did you go?
Went to Piccadilly, up Tottenham Court Road, you know.
Anybody
Yeah, I've seen
recognise you
those.
out in the streets?
Yes, yeah. In fact, the taxi driver stopped his cab, you know, got out, you know. He started applauding, you know. A bit of chuff, like.
Well, it's all a bit different, Richard, from the old days, isn't it? You've come on a bit in the last few months. Just tell me, you know, how it all strikes you. I mean, it must be overwhelming you.
Well, I'm enjoying it, you know. I think I've worked for it, you know, and George is giving me, you know what I mean, we've put confidence back into me.
Right, you can
You
see
know,
that the
I've
way you
never
fight.
had it before, you know.
How did you come to tie up with George Biddle? Because that clearly was the turning point, wasn't it?
Yeah, you know, we're talking about it at home, you know. Janet said, you know, I'm going down and see, go down and see George Biddle. I said, no, I'm retired now. You know, so go see him, you know what I mean. So I said, well, okay then, you know, I'll try it. And it all sprung from there, really. You know, went down and down and again. And
It's a whole new career for you, George, now, isn't it? I mean,
Well,
you
yeah.
had retired. You'd had, Hogan Bassey, Jack Bodell, a lot of good men in your time.
Wally Swift, you mustn't forget my Wally.
Wally Swift, right.
Yeah.
And Richard comes to you and you start a whole new career.
Yes, well, the first time I saw Richard in my gymnasium in Birmingham, in Leicester rather, I was amazed at his ability, and you would be in the gym, Harry. He really has a lot of ability. And I talked to him, I said, now, a fella built like you are, 15 stone plus, with the height and reach you have, and the ability you have, and the power you have, should not be where you are. There's something wrong. So you want me to take you over, then this is it. You have to do exactly what I say. Now, last night, those orders were given to him non-stop for 10 days. He knew he had to destroy this man. He had to dominate right from the beginning. He got to do it. So important. And everyone has been so important. And believe you me, he won the British title against Bunny Johnson on points. All the rest he stopped. And I stopped him trying to knock Johnson out. Because I said, this is so important, we want this title, so keep going as you're going. Which was, as you know, the right-hand jab and lead and point scoring.
I noticed you said, Richard, that it was Janet, your wife, who said to you, go and see George Biddles. This is very much in the nature of things with you and Janet, isn't it? Because she does prod you a bit and push you into things, and always has done.
You know, which has helped me a tremendous amount, you know, because many a time I wanted to pack in, you know, but she said, you know, keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. It'll come if you keep trying.
Do you think you would have turned it in if it hadn't been for Janet?
Definitely would, yeah. No doubt about it.
She's always been a one for writing to the press. I was looking through some old copies of Boxing News here, and there's a letter here from 1971. I think this will make you laugh. She wrote about you to Boxing News in 1971. She was talking about Joe Bugner and a fighter called Carl Gitsy. And she said, you've got one who can't take a punch, and the other big girl's blouse who can't give one. I mean, that's the way she talks about fighters, isn't it?
Yeah, she does. You know, she knows the game. You know, I've been in it all her life, really, you know. And she thought that I had something, you know.
Of course, interrupting him, his father-in-law,
Janet's
father trains,
Jim Devaney.
Has always trained. And of course, his two brothers-in-law, Janet's two brothers, are both professional and useful professionals too.
Boxing family.
Yeah, boxing family.
Let's look ahead to the fight with Muhammad Ali. George, you first. Now, just tell me what you feel about this fight coming up and what you think of Richard's chances there.
Well, I say this. As you've seen, he's reacted to me, and there's nothing more certain that when he gets in the ring against Muhammad Ali, he's going to go there to try to win. He's going to give everything he's got, and if he does that, then I think Muhammad Ali could be shocked. The time has got to come. One day, I could talk forever about the skills of Muhammad Ali and the mental approach to him, but physically he's no different from any ordinary boxer, and time must eventually take its toll. Someone's going to be lucky. Why shouldn't it be us at this time?
What do you feel about it, Richard? Tell me what you feel about fighting Muhammad Ali.
Well, it's a great honour, of course, you know, to fight for the World Championship. I was dreaming about it, you know, since I was a boy, I suppose. But as George says, his time has got to come. You know, I mean, someone's going to beat this fella sometime. You know, so why shouldn't it be me? You know, I'm not going over there just to, you know, fight to survive. I'm going to fight to win. You know, because that's when, you know, what's the only way I know how. You know, I'm going to fight my heart out. You know, I'm going to try and win. You know, I'm not going to be overrode by the fella. I'm going to fight until I drop, and that's the way it is with me.
And Janet and the three kids, will they all go with you to Munich when you go?
Well, Janet will. You know, I don't think, but you know, leave the three babes at home, I think.
OK, well, thanks to both of you for coming in. Tremendous night last night, and good luck at the weekend. I know you're going to set up some of the publicity with Ali, so give him our love and tell him what you're going to do to him, Richard.
Certainly I will, yeah, don't worry.
OK, thanks a lot.
Bye.
Thank you, Eddie.
That was nice.
So in fact, I've seen that young fight. I didn't like it at all.
Brought it all back with it.
Oh, it did hurt. It did. Oh, my God, man. I haven't seen that young fight, no.
Yeah. He didn't look bad there, did he? I mean, he might set a few problems if he's...
But I'll tell you what, you know, I mean, up to that point, I was in front up to that point, I thought.
Great.
You know, but I was cut all over. Great, butcher's shop.
OK.
Yes.
It's all right.
Just
Good.
wanted to make sure it's all right.
Yeah.
All right, Jonathan. Good.
Quarter five.
You're in the way of three. Just, if you could look across me, don't say anything, but just look at me as I'm talking to you.
Sure.
Don't say anything.
Richard, you must persuade Janet to come on sometime. You really must.
I will do, don't worry, yeah.
We'd have liked to have seen Janet here. It would have been nice to have talked to her, but she's a bit shy, was she?
Well, she's tired, I think, more than all. You know, I mean,
oh, well, you kept her up all night walking the streets.
All morning, yeah.
George, I wonder if you'd
She was fascinated. You know, hippies.
If I would look in, yes.
Look at her. All the brazen heart, you know, giving it all that. Okay, shut up.
As if you were...
Walking.
If you could not talk for a second, because we're just going to get some shots. If you could just sort of look interested, pretend to be interested.
You are interested.
Well, I wish I was coming to New York with you. It might be quite fun at the weekend.
Yes, I think it
might have
will.
a bit of fun there. Good. Could you look, where's the camera? Could you look up that one, George? Please. Thank you. Don't say anything, just look up at it. Or look at me or something. These are just shots that we push in here and there. You know.
Sorry to show the Jimmy Young one again, Richard, but it does show the Miracle Man.
Yes,
Probably just said it brought it all back to him.
That's part of the romance of the story.
You know, cut up to pieces.
The truth,
I think like that. Right.
really, is this.
You know what that would be
Anybody
shown on Saturday, don't you?
Can be it.
You know,
Tonight,
well,
isn't it?
no, yeah,
If you're
but you know
that
why that
good,
fight
then
was
you
shown,
could
that
put
Jimmy
it
Young fight on the
If
Saturday.
you're
Oh,
that
right,
good,
yeah.
but to stop
parachute.
from adversity.
Oh, is that right? Oh, you've never seen it?
And there's a cut and
And then come.
parachute.
Well, Henry said today, he said to me, he said, this is exactly what Henry could do. He said, 3 losses on the trot.
Yes, he did, yeah.
He never looked back after that. It's funny, isn't it? Same thing.
See, if a man can come from disillusionment and disaster.
Yeah.
See,
When you do it, can you keep your hand down so
Okay.
I can see that?
So,
Okay. Do you want the pen out of the way? I'll take that.
if you could put your hand up there somewhere so we
No,
can...
wait a minute.
headline
Wait a minute.
that, okay?
We're getting conflicting.
Well, I was going to show the Janet.
I beg your pardon, yeah. All right. What do you want? Janet, yeah, show the name, Janet.
Yeah, I was going to find out.
Right, yeah.
Right at the bottom. No, it is above Why the Fuss.
Janet Dunn, that's it, splendid.
Wait a minute. Going in closer. Just a minute.
I saw the night, were you there the night Finnegan?
Would it help if I lifted the page slightly or turned the book round
Yes,
a
I
bit?
saw it.
It's
Remember
almost a
that?
better fight outside the ring between the
Which one? You mean the first or the
second
second?
one. It was.
Yeah, the second one.
I put my
Well,
finger
I got out of the
there
way.
near it. That
I got
probably
Georgia
pointed
way
out.
of the way.
Second one.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't like
Yes.
it.
Yeah, well, I got Georgia away in the last one.
Encouragement is one thing, but getting involved in
No.
it in that way is
No.
another. Good atmosphere last night, wasn't there?
Oh, yeah.
Actually, the headline's quite My Old Man Don't Score. I didn't mention it, but it's a good headline. Isn't it?
When a Britisher fights a German,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
boxes a German,
That's right.
it's not exactly World War III, but it's, you know,
We always reckon in sport.
yes, it is.
Great Britain against Germany.
Germany,
If it's badminton
West
or
Germany.
judo or
Yeah.
football or
Final.
anything, it's
World
a little
Cup
bit of
final.
edge to it.
Was beaten.
Good evening. The resurrection of Richard Dunn beats any work of boxing fiction. A year ago, he was just another hard-up heavyweight going nowhere. Now his hands are on a fortune. Last night, Richard Dunn, homespun Yorkshireman, punched his way into the superstar world of Muhammad Ali with the toppling of a German giant. This lofty German seems to have very little answer to it, and he's got him again with it. First knockdown. Richard Dunn is with us to talk about the reality that must seem like a dream. And with him, the man who's helped make it come true, George Biddles, the wily old manager who came out of retirement and made Dunn's career shine like gold. And on the eve of the badminton horse trials, we continue our Olympic build-up by looking at the event which has given Britain 3 gold medals and a silver at the last 2 Olympics.